be working today. It's a file bush chat mail. So I'll be showing how I did. Like there's another sketch also, like file also, which is this sketch of the bird. Like so, that's a sketch. I'll be showing how we sketch that. How I made that sketch also. So we'll go to the demo now. So you need to sketch along, like so. It's not just viewing. Like you need to sketch along. So materials I've used like for making this demo, I'm showing here. There's a cartridge sheet, brush pen, then mechanical pencil, water, then kneaded eraser. From here you can actually start sketching. Like you can see that file, the other file I've used for sketching also. You can use that as reference, and you can start sketching like. So we've done this last week also. The head, how we draw the head, like we've done all these things last week. So this is a study sketch I'm doing before making the actual drawing. I'm doing this study sketch. Like that's the one I shared in the link. So everybody is sketching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm using a mechanical pencil. This is what we did last week also. Like same thing we're doing. So if you see, the bird is actually in the side profile. Like side profile is the reference image, but I've sketched it in 3/4. Like we have done the 3/4 angle also. Like I'm sketching in the 3/4 angle. Like so, reference image, na, just for a reference only. Like you need not reproduce it exactly as it is. Like. I'm using that reference image only for reference only, not for like copying it. Like. So if you want me to pause, let me know. If it's going very fast now, I can pause it also. You can sketch still here. Or is it okay?
Yes. No, could you pause it, please?
Yeah, okay. So let me know, like once you want me to start it now. So till here you sketch and let me know.
Yeah.
So everyone is sketching, right?
Yes. Yes.
So please do sketch because today is the last week, like 5th week. So whatever we learned all these weeks, no, like we need to put it into practice today. Like, so all the doubts, like any questions or anything like you have, like all like once you sketch only, you will get the doubts and the questions here. So we can clear it today. So I've shared
done.
the sketch also in the link I've shared. Like so, 2 files will be there. You can use that one also for sketching, making the sketch for reference.
Done.
Okay, so that's okay. So wings, we studied the wings also last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we are doing. So we did the head, the 3/4 view we have done the head, right? This is the 3/4 view of the body. In this sketch, you can see how the body will be. A little bit of the back and little bit of the front also is visible in the 3/4 angle. And there I'm working on the shadow line. So here the light source is from the left of the sheet, like paper. So most of the left side will have light and the right side will be like lot of shadows and it will have lot of dark areas.
Can you move your paper up a bit, please?
So this is a video link. So the same thing now I shared in the file.
Video.
Yeah, this is not a it's a video, so I cannot move the paper here.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. But this sketch I've shared, like if you can download it, like full sketch is there. So, you can see. You want me to pause or like,
That's fine, thank you.
okay. So you want me to pause somewhere now? Let me know. Then I will pause it there so you can make the sketch till there. Like, so here we'll be working on that little bit of the habitat also in the demo. Not only the bird. So 3 digits are there, like in the front and 1 digit in the back. The feet you are seeing, we call them as digits. The light source is from the left. Throughout the artwork, entire all like including the habitat, feathers, everything, the same light source only has to be there. Like, when on the leaf also. So right side of the leaf and the plant, everything will be dark. And left side will be white, the paper white usually. So have we sketched till here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be starting the inking of this one. So what I've done the rough sketch, and from that I've transferred that sketch to a better paper. So that's a very normal paper. So I've transferred that sketch to a better paper. So that's why you see so that's a study work. You can trace it and transfer it to a better paper. From here you can see the inking, like how I'm going to do. So always start with the eye. So you can work with the fountain pen also, same way you can work it. So whenever you work with ink, always work from light to dark. So if you want me to pause, let me know. So take a lot of time when you're working near the eye. Take a lot of time and don't work in a hurry. Like any mistakes we make in pen and ink, it's like you cannot correct it. So that area is called crown. So if you observe bird skull and everything, you can see the head is divided into left and right half. So you're working with pen, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So till here, you have any questions or you have any doubt? Anyone?
Can you pause, please?
Sorry?
Can you pause, please? When the hand comes down, no, because I can't see the full eye properly, the drawing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you. I wish there was a close-up of it. It's too small to see properly.
Okay. So, is it okay now? Little bit.
No.
Real close up is not there because I want. You want to see the sketch now?
Pen drawing? You have the pen drawing?
In drawing, I have the final one that I can send once the demo is over. No?
Okay. Yeah, because it's too small to see clearly.
Okay.
I will watch because I'm finding it very difficult to squint my eyes and watch this sketching and sketch at the same time.
Okay. Okay. So this video will be there later also, like it's getting recorded. And what that time also.
Yeah.
I'll send the final work. So once we are done with the demo, I'll share the final work in the group. You can see that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So any questions you have? Like,
Where is this bush chat found?
it's a very common bird. Like usually, like in grasslands and the scrublands and all that, this bush chat is found. So it's a black bird. Basically, even the Indian robin also looks the same way. But Indian robin have a like burnt sienna color. No? The vent is in that color. For the white bush cat, it has the white marking on the wings also, and even the rump also is like white. Like this is a male. The female looks brown in color. Male is fully black. It's a common bird only, not very rare bird. And it's a resident only. It's not a migratory bird. So you have another bush cat called like Siberian stone chat. So that is a migratory bird. So if we see the light source is from the left. So right, mostly most of the areas will not have too much detail. It will be dark. And whenever you're working with pen, like in pen and ink, always like leave white areas. Don't make everything completely dark. And then it looks very flat. Like. The same thing with watercolors also. Like don't like whenever if you work with watercolor also leave some white space. Don't fill the entire sheet with color. So till here, have you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fast now. Let me I will pause it. So that is the throat. So with fountain pen, when you're using washable ink, you can use a brush to get similar kind of effects. You can use water and brush, and use washes, you can get gray tones there also. So the eye is dry now, I'm doing more layers. Wherever it gets dry, where you want the darkest dark, once it dries, I do more layers. So that is a shadow. In the sketch, we had marked shadows, right? That's what we are doing there. So done the lines also in the first class. Same thing only I'm using like whatever we did in class. Curves, lines. So that is the other side of the wings. The black part you've seen me do it, like that is the other side of the wings. That's what makes the bird look 3D. So that is the shadow area again. What we are working on. Dark area is shadow. So have you done till here?
Trying to catch up.
If you want me to pause, let me know.
Yeah, maybe pause it a bit.
Okay. So I paused it there, so my hand is also not covering it. So are you getting the idea, like how we are working and what we are doing, how the light sources, how we work on the head? You're getting the idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're working with fountain pen, right, you can use the brush. Like I said, you can use the brush to give washes, but get the drawing correctly. Like once you get the drawing correctly, everything will fall into place. Drawing, I've given you the reference. Like once demo is over, I will share the artwork in the in the group. You can see the artwork. So do sketch and complete this artwork. Because until you don't get the full body of the bird, now you will not know like where you are going wrong, what are the questions you are having.
Got up.
So that is the shadow again, the wing shadow. You can take screenshot also if you want, like, and use the screenshot also for reference if you are drawing along. That will give you like, also give you reference. You're drawing along and the video is too small for you. No? You can take a screenshot and use that as reference to sketch. So how the wings are done now? Like see, it's curving towards the end of the body. Like it's a 3D shape, like it's not a flat shape. We've done the body round. No? The wing is very important. You need to. So it's like a U. You want like it's a U shape. You're drawing the wings. So you see, I'm doing many layers, like I'm not doing the first layer only. I'm not applying very dark color. When you work with many layers, it always gives more depth. So if you work only in one dark layer, it will be looking very flat. How is it coming along?
Nice. Mine looks like it's eaten a little too much for lunch.
Okay. Yeah, initial sketch now needs to be correctly. So initial sketch is very important. You can refer that sketch I shared, no? You can use that as reference and draw it like correctly. In the 2 files I shared, right?
Yeah.
You can use that as well. So proportions and getting the drawing correctly is very, very important before you start inking or shading and everything, like coloring also. So you've done the stick drawing also, you can try the stick drawing, so many like methods we have studied now. You can try everything and get the proportions correctly like, when you are starting the drawing. And here again, light is very important. See, like throughout the sketch, now, light source is coming from the left only. Because light source is only sun. Like in nature, only sun is the only light source. So right side, everything will be dark, and left you will have white and the highlights. And so highlight in pen and ink, whenever you do, is paper only. Paper white. So if you want, you can take a screenshot like that. I will pause. You can take a screenshot here and refer it to your drawing, how it looks and how we are doing the shading. So till here done, have we done?
Yeah.
Okay. So apart from Karuna, who else is drawing? No one else is sketching, is it?
No, I think everyone has, they've shaped their drawings.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot see that in WhatsApp.
Ambika has shared. I shared a bit. I'm doing it bits and pieces since I don't have the right brush.
Okay.
And I shared your screenshots.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So this one also getting recorded. So recording also will be there. So once we do the demo, I will share the final artwork also. So you can see. But are you finding it useful?
Yeah,
Very,
definitely.
very.
Okay. So last week we worked from a drawing, now we are working from a reference image. So in reference image, there will be a lot of details will be there. We need to see like what are the things we can ignore and what are the main aspects we need to use from the photograph. Like.
Prasad, can you just check the images and say, because I didn't attend last week class, na? You can just corrections that we need to make. It will be helpful.
Last week, what do you want?
We have shared our images, right? Would you be able to just correct?
Okay, okay. So you share it on WhatsApp, the WhatsApp group, is it?
Right, right. I am drawing the way it is there in this reference picture, not how you have drawn.
Yeah,
I just
no
went ahead
problem.
with that picture.
Yeah, no problem. That should be fine. So whichever you feel like working for you, you can work that way. But are you finding it easy to draw from the
Uh,
reference image
I
also?
never imagined I can draw, and while I'm drawing with you, right? It's like, yeah.
Okay, nice. So here again, the light now is from the left leg. So that's why I've shaded the right side. So these small things are very important. So that makes the bird look natural and it makes it look 3D.
I need to practice the claws. I could not draw the claws properly.
Okay. So you have the reference image also. You can take the reference image. Only the clause now you can take use that and make only the study of the clause separately also.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Prasad, while I am doing that, I don't get the grays, like how you're getting the grays, the shades of grays and black.
You need to use, if you're working with fountain pen,
Yeah.
the brush and little bit water. So if you dilute the ink now, you get gray.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
So that's why you see there's a bowl of water now in the demo. Like you see, like I'm constantly dipping whenever I need gray.
Water. Okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it. Yeah, sure.
So wherever I want really dark black, so I'll dip the brush pen in the ink and then I'm using it like.
Makes sense. Yeah, sure. So probably I'll just do like this, and then one more I will do later, like, dark and light.
Yeah, you can use a brush and you can use little bit water. Use a like more than 200 GSM, no?
Okay.
Use the sheet like that. Lower GSM, if you use water and brush, now paper might buckle or it might tear.
Right, right.
So this is a 170 GSM sheet that I'm using. So many layers I've given. So, but how we do it, like why let it dry completely, and then only I'm applying the next layer. Like I don't apply on the wet layer only.
Right.
If you apply on the wet layer again and again, the paper texture will go, paper will tear also. So let it dry completely. Then you apply the second or third layer. So if you want this on your system or laptop, no better. If you're watching it on the phone, it might look very small. So that is something I want to tell you. If you watch it on laptop or desktop, then it's good. Like, so it looks bigger, and you can sketch with the demo only.
Yeah, that's true. But the eye, when you went in the eye, it was so small that I found it difficult to follow.
Okay.
I am watching on the laptop itself.
Okay. Yeah, here in the video, I'm not done close up. So since I want everyone to see the entire bird, maybe that's a feedback. Like next time when I shoot a demo, and I'm doing a small part like that, now I can do a close up video also. That should help.
See, once you've darkened it, no, it's quite visible. But when you were doing the small stroke next to the eye, that was getting a little difficult to see.
Okay.
It was coming out so beautiful.
So how you add the layers, like how you add the midtones, how you add the darks, no? That's where Those things are very important. And you need to decide where your light source is in the beginning itself. The bird is almost over, like going to work on the habitat also. The blade of grass now. So I'm not going on the tape. If you observe carefully, like close to it, but not going over it. And mid-tones also very important, like the gray tones, no? Otherwise, it will look very flat. To make everything completely black, it's going to look very flat. And last week we had discussed like leaving the paper white also very importantly. Wherever light is falling, leave that as paper white. So I will go directly there because most of the other areas are all black and gray. So once the area dries, I'm applying again. Wherever I want that area to be darker, so I let it dry. Like, so this is very important.
Prasad,
Yeah.
I was asking about the tip of the brush pen. Do you get a standard one, or is it, this is a
This is a medium, like medium. I had this one in the group also. Like this is a medium. Like,
medium tip? Okay, thank you.
medium tip, like it's very sharp. Like even the medium tip now is very sharp. Like.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, fine also is there. Then you have the various thickness are there. This is a medium one.
Yeah, thank you.
So you can take a screenshot here also. And take a screenshot. How we have reached till here. The bird is almost done. We'll be working on the habitat. When you move around the edges of the tail, now you need to be very careful. Don't make everything black there also. Like in nature, now it's not like that. So sometimes we see like the artists make the entire area black around the particular area. In nature, now it's not like that. So there will be some gaps will be there. So try to leave the negative spaces. need to leave some gaps. Don't make the entire area completely flat or black. Like, don't make that way. That is a grass, blade of grass. So working on the habitat also very important, like not only the bird, no? You need to work on the habitat also, makes the dance aesthetics, it makes the bird more beautiful. So sometimes the habitat takes more time than the actual bird. So how is it coming out?
Nicely, I think.
You're sketching? No.
Yeah, I'm sketching.
Okay. So when you see the completed work, now you won't notice that they are just circles. Like. So when I'm going to share the completed work, then you will not notice that these are just circles. But when you're making the artwork, no, I'm just making the circles only. So if I make this blade of grass darker than the bird, na, then this blade of grass will be coming forward. Like. So keep that light, like don't make that also same dark as the bird. Like. So that gives the depth. So bird will come forward, the blade of grass will go back. So if I make the blade of grass also dark as much as the bird, then both will be at the same distance. There won't be depth in the work.
What exactly is it sitting on?
It's sitting on a, they call it, I think Bajra, they call it.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah. So most of these parakeets, like these bush chats, like, and the munias also, they all feed on this one. They sell it even for the pets also. In the pet shops also they sell it. Since you want the leg to stand out, like I'm giving the outline, like otherwise the leg and the bajra, like both are same tone. Like, so I giving the outline for the leg. So now with the shadow area, in shadows now you need not put too much details. It's going to be dark. The bird was, I'm able to do it so fastly, but habitat, it takes a lot of time. So let's move this a little bit faster. So how is it going till now? Hello.
Prasad, I'm going to share my picture. Would you be able to check, Prasad?
Yeah, once the demo is over, like I will check. So because I'm sharing the screen now, if I go to WhatsApp, no, like my WhatsApp is not there on my mobile.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's there on my desktop link, so that's the problem. Like once the demo is over, I will check and let you know.
I'll again look at this demo and do the way you're doing. Right
Yeah.
now, catching up with you, like, just try to do the fountain pen.
So with the fountain pen also, you can do the same way. Like only thing, like you need to use brush and water. That's all. That's the only difference.
Right, yeah. That circle, right? I didn't do the circle kinds. I just, what do you say? circle, 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 right?
Yes, all are circles only. Like, but when you see the completed drawing, now you will not notice the circle.
Right.
So when you see the process only, you notice the circle. Like otherwise, when you see the completed work, you will not notice. And the habitat takes some time. Like sometimes it takes more than the bird also. But when you do the habitat, it's always beautiful. Bird and the habitat. So if you see, even in the circles, no, the right side is more darker and left side in every circle is light. So wherever like you are doing, maintain the same light source. Like don't do it differently. They were almost there. Like. You see, those are the shadow areas. Whenever I'm adding the gray tone, yeah, that's where the shadow is. They're almost there. Like. And always keep the darkest dark on the main subject. Like here, the bird is having the darkest dark. And it has the lightest light also. Like rest all should be like mid-tones and it should be like, should not be completely white or very dark also. So that way, like if you're doing that way on the secondary subject, then it will compete for attention also. So always main subject have the darkest dark and the lightest light. Remaining you can keep it in mid-tones and you can keep it in like lesser value. we're almost coming to the end of the demo. Another 5 minutes. It will be. Now you can see how I'm doing the last details, not final details. Like here you can see, like I've zoomed this one a little bit. So that is a shadow in the blade of grass. There is a shadow there.
It's looking so good.
Thank you. All the last touch-ups, minute things like we do in the end, like completely. Yeah, I think that's it. Like then you sign. So I'll stop sharing now. And let me see, like I will share the artwork in the group, and let me see if I can. You wanted feedback, na? So how should I give the feedback? Like you wanted feedback, right? Like how is it okay to share the feedback in the group only, or you want individual feedback?
And share it in the group also, Prasad. We learn from others, right?
So like that's one, like I don't know. If you want individual feedback also, I can give, like if you tell me, no, then I can.
I would prefer in the group so that I can learn from others as well.
Okay.
I think I'm okay with the group too.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
me too.
Me too.
Yeah. So let me see, I will share my work also, like the one I have done, like I will share that. One second. So how did you find the session? How was it? How was the demo?
Amazing.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, really lovely.
Thank you. So you found it useful, like anything you picked up from the demo, or like anything you learned from the demo, like?
My top two learnings for today is the shadows, the shadings, how the bird can stand out right with that background.
Yeah.
Those are the two key things that I learned. There are many more things that I learned, Prasad, but this is the top two that I'm mentioning.
Okay. So it was useful, na? Like when you worked on the demo, like it was, you found it useful, and whatever we did now, we have done in the 4 sessions, like whatever we have done, like we are able to do it here now.
Yes. And even one more thing I want to mention here is like while we were doing those strokes, na, with like I was working with the ink pen, so
Okay.
that was not coming as my expectations. Like it was very sharp nib and all. But
Okay.
once I started using that ink with
Water.
brush and water, so then I saw the difference, like how strokes also can make much difference in the entire picture when you see the whole
Yeah. So that brush and thing we discussed, like in the other classes also we have discussed, like
yes
if you do that way,
yes
it gives like what to say, it gives the gray tones, like.
yes. And even the direction of the strokes, like we don't actually, like before for my thing, I was never that much curious about, or not I was not giving that much importance to the strokes
Okay.
and the direction. So because I was not knowing that how much it is important in the entire, like
Yeah,
how much it
direction is
changes
very,
the
very important. Like direction, na? Like
Yeah.
based on that only the body, whether it looks 3D or not,
Right.
na?
Right,
Based on that only the bird will look flat or it will look 3D. Like.
Yeah,
So direction is very
absolutely.
important.
So from this session, I learned this, like it is very helpful. Like strokes is more important. Like even whatever the medium you are using, like any brush or
Yeah,
pen or whatever,
any kind of medium you
strokes are,
use, na, it's
yeah,
very important to go in the direction of the body. Like
yeah.
if you go otherwise, na, it doesn't, like.
It changes the entire look of the picture, whatever you are drawing.
Correct. I'm trying to find this pied bush chat now. Like 1 second. Want to share my work. Don't know. 1 second. Let me see. Like I have it in the hard drive. So otherwise, others, how did you find? Like I'm going to share my work and then I will share the feedback also in the group. So overall, how did you find the sessions? Like 4 weeks, how did you find it? How was it? Whether
I found it very useful because I never thought I could draw birds like this, and also to see it so, to observe it
okay,
is very important. So that's what I've learned.
nice. So useful, na, for you?
Absolutely useful. I just loved it. It's a treat to watch you sketch.
Okay. I think Prerna also going to ask you, like maybe she will ask like the feedback and everything. So please share your feedback. And yeah, I got the image. Like I will share my work also with you all in the group. I've done the like these kind of demos, na, I've done like previously also, but not this extensively. Like for this batch only, I've done like this much demo. Yeah, I do the demos, but not this much. Like so, because Prerna asked me, like she said, like it's good to instead of doing the talking, like better to do a lot of demos. So that's the reason like I've done it. I'm going to share this work. I will share it in the group. This is my work. Yeah. I've shared the work like feedback like now.
Can I give one more feedback, Prasad?
Yeah, sure.
I love your simplicity.
Thank you.
It's so simple and so nicely you teach us. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Yeah, I think in art, na, I always say that like, to make things simple, na, it's very difficult. Like to make things complicated, it's always easy. Like,
No, not only what you're teaching, but also from your heart. You know, it's like everything comes out with such simplicity.
thank you. So I'm seeing all your works now. I'm seeing like there is some issue with the head and the body. Like your heads, you have made like most of you, like you made the head very small, and you
And the
made
body
the
fat.
body big. Like so, this is a general thing I'm seeing. Like I don't know why it
As
happens.
Karuna said, our birds have had heavy lunches
Yeah.
or heavy snacks.
So that is one common thing I'm seeing. Like and like Karuna's work, I'm seeing like lot of strokes. Like, so where there is shadow, na, Karuna, you can actually avoid too many strokes. Like, so
Okay.
you can like just make the outline. You can use brush and ink. Like you can no need to make in shadow area. Na, if you observe carefully,
Yeah.
there won't be detail. Like, so,
Actually, I bought that pen. I'm just too scared to use it right now.
don't get scared. Like nothing will happen. So it's only a material. Like it's not. Like,
I really like the way you use your the brush pens.
yeah, thank you. So that's one feedback. Like, and I'm seeing in general, not the head proportion. If we go back to week 3, like week 4, and all that, we did the head, body. So head.
So is it too small?
Yeah, head. I'm seeing like is very small. Like for everybody, like Advaita, like the angle, na something is wrong. So. And the lower part, na, you've gone too low. Like. So in the paper, when you're composing, you need to be very careful. See, because you put the head in the center, no?
That's what I thought, because I came to
body you're not able to do like become
yeah.
like so in the whichever limited area you have, like you try to do the body, so it
Yes.
became small.
Yeah. Even legs are got so small than the body.
So that is because of the composing. Like, so when you start composing now, you need to see like how much space you have, like
True.
where the head needs to come, like where the body. So you try out, like I think like I've shared the sketch also, I've shared my drawing also.
Yes.
Yeah, you can refer these.
So I will try it again. Yeah.
Yeah, you can try it like definitely.
So can I make my, my bird's head little bigger by adding on the left side?
Yeah, you can add it like add a little bit.
Because mine is too round, yours is more squarish.
Correct. So the bird's head, na, it's not like round. So though we start with the circle, it's more like a box, like a rectangle. Na?
Okay.
As it goes upwards, like it becomes smaller. Like as it's like towards the neck, na, it becomes bigger. Like.
Yeah. Okay.
So we start with the circle. Na?
I'm looking at mine. It looks like a penguin.
No, it takes time. Like don't compare my work and your work.
No, but actually it looks like a penguin.
So it takes time. But sketching is very important. Like, so detail, yeah, we did details and everything today. But I think like sketching, your sketch needs to be correct, done correctly. Like, so if that comes correctly, rest all we can learn, we can do it slowly. Like, but your sketch needs to be like done correctly.
Yeah, I'm going to practice it again. Yeah, I did it very quickly. So I'll practice it.
But yeah, it's a good start. Like I can say, no? Like if we had gone 4 weeks back, like we would not be here. Like so, it's a good progress. But I would definitely say, like work on the head, work on the proportions. Like you, I think like all of you need to get the head proportions correctly. Like. So because the head looks very small, body looks very big. Like. So I don't know why.
Prasad, I've shared something which is not from what you have taught us, but I just did
Yeah,
it.
this is a sunbird. Yeah, sunbird. No?
I just did a rough kind of a sketch. And another one also I'll just share with you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It's a barn owl.
This is not a barn owl.
No, but what is it? What owl is it?
This one could be a screech owl, or this can be a tawny owl also. Definitely not a barn owl. Barn owl, na, it's fully white in color.
Okay.
But a lot of spots on the head, like it's
Yeah. I didn't capture too many details. I just wanted to capture the outline and just a bit of.
When you start now, you start with the proportions. You try to get it correctly. Like I don't know if you follow my work, so I do lot of studies of the eye, head, like legs and wings and all. I keep doing lot of studies that way. So when I work on a particular bird or a drawing, now all that knowledge comes in handy. So
Yeah.
whenever you are going to do a bird, despite bush chat also, I've shared the reference with you. So you do a head study separately. So you do a leg study separately. Like that way you try out things you can do separately. So that way when you study, when you draw the actual bird, everything comes into place. Like so that is one thing I can say. And everyone, like each one of you, you can try the sketch again. Like so I'm seeing like somewhere the head has become too small. So we have the video also, like you can watch the video and you can actually.
I've just sent it once more. Is it?
Yeah, much better. Yeah, much better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it looks okay. So one feedback I have for you is the shadow area. No? Don't do any details. Like so, if you refer to my drawing and your.
No, I think I'll pull out the pen and I'm going to start.
Yeah, you use it like don't keep the material idle. Like nothing going to happen. So yeah, I think like do we have any questions, guys? Like we have questions now. You can.
Nothing from me.
Okay.
Nothing from me too. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. So let's see, like so for today, na, I will see the other like last week's and I will send the feedback. For today, I think like you can try working on the artwork again. So you try composing it correctly, like where less details is required, make less details, where more details is required, make more details. So having a balance of hard and smooth edges also na, very important. Like, so if you make hard edges everywhere throughout your drawing, na, it looks flat that time also. Like. So if you see my work, na, there are hard edges at few places, they are very smooth edges, like in areas where you have shadows and where it's away from the light, na, those areas it has very smooth edges. That way you can make it look natural and 3D. So in case like we don't have any questions or anything, like we can wind up for today.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I hope you had a 1 month of good learning experience. So it was nice working with you all.
Thank you so much, Prasad.
Thank you so much, Prasad.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Learned a lot from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.